Hello you and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Bloxburg. We're back once again in Roblox, you know, because why not? And today we're building Flamingo Beach Resort. Well, I'm not really building it. I built it ages ago, but this is the re-upload of it. So, yeah, basically this is a series where I build a really fancy luxury kind of like a desert resort, kind of like a tropical one. I don't know. It's based off a couple of ones that I've been to in real life. For example, the Sol Junas or the Melia Junas, whatever you want to call it. The two hotels mixed in together. So, you know, if you want to have a look at that, then you can find that online. And a couple other ones that I've seen and have been to in real life. And just a mix of that sort of design with the sand and loads of rocks and cactuses and stuff like that. And the kind of like beige rock work and white concrete walls and stuff like that. And that's basically what I'm using here, as well as like some other things like some skylights and shit like that, to make a lovely little fancy resort. So what I'm first doing here, well, what I've already done really, is I've built a prototype. I built like a little test to see what it would look like, to like get a design. And then now what I've done here is I've laid out the three different the three three bedrooms and one bedrooms, because the left one here is the 3-bedroom and the right one here is a 1-bedroom. It's a bit hard to see because the videos are so sped up, because, you know, it's quite a lot of content, but we've got a 3-bedroom and a 1-bedroom in these, and then in a later episode we add some 2-bedrooms in, as well as like a little entertainment area. And this middle one that I'm actually building right now does actually get deleted a little later on. We actually get rid of it because we end up turning this into a restaurant here, but I didn't think about where am I going to put a restaurant at this point, so I had to delete it all, as well as all the interior as well, which, you know, was a bit crap. But each of these do actually have pools in the back garden and a little patio area in each one, which you can see right here. We've got like a little bit of a pool, just a little 2x3 pool, and it's like a medium depth, but it has like a pool ladder and stuff like that. And I think maybe, if I remember rightly, we chuck in a little pool float. If not, I should really do that, because I've just thought about that. And we also had like a little barbecue and a little patio area with seating and whatever like that, with some lovely big what are they called, like veranda doors going out onto each of the patios from the 1-bedroom, the 3-bedroom, and the bedroom from the 3-bedroom. I don't know, yeah. Both of these rooms actually have their own balconies. The 3-bedroom has a slightly bigger balcony because it has that big, massive balcony that rests on top of the downstairs bedroom. That goes from the upstairs bedroom. And then we also have the 1-bedroom, which has that little balcony that goes out onto the front, which I don't know if I do that in this episode, but in a couple episodes also, we'll be chucking in some nice fairy lights and decorating that all, and it looks really nice. It looks very fancy and also kind of cute, you know. It kind of, I don't know, it looks really nice. But anyway, what we're doing right now is we're actually just decorating all of the inside of here. Which, first of all, we start off by doing the downstairs living room, and we do the kitchen and the bedrooms, I think, possibly. And what we're doing upstairs here is, I was actually planning to do an upstairs bedroom, but in the end I did not. I mean, an upstairs living room as well, but I decided not to do that, purely just because there wasn't really enough space. It looked a little bit weird, so I didn't end up doing that. But what we do end up doing here is doing the upstairs master bedroom, because, I don't know, it's the master one because it goes out onto the balcony. And yes, we have done those downstairs ones, and it also has a ensuite on there, as well as we have another bathroom with a bath in it that goes out to the main landing area, which we just chuck in a little bit of seating and a nice bookshelf there, which we'll be doing in just a second here. Now, something that I've actually decided to do in these rooms that I've never really done before is chuck in these big showers that like have a door and a window onto them, so they're like kind of kept away, and in most cases have their own light and, you know, their own little space. because I feel like it's more luxury and a bit more, I don't know, it just feels a bit more fancy, you know, like you'd want to be there and you'd want to have that, I don't know. But it just feels more open and fancy. So yeah, what we're doing right there now is we're chucking in this bookshelf and all of these seats here. So this is the little landing area. It's got a nice clock and all that sort of stuff. And you can see right here, we're now going into chucking all these paintings, which I kind of did myself. I took them from the internet and then did some editing, and then we get these paintings, which I think we're chucking in now. You can see them there. The bedrooms have these lovely little like blossom things, like the little flower with all the, what do you call them, like little petals flying off of them. And then in the living room, you can see there just to the right, because we're for some reason frozen there, we have that painting there with that fancy little design. And above the sofa in the living room, we have those lovely little wave, well, not wave, but like those weird blue paintings, I don't know. And in the bathroom, we do have some waves, you know, and it all looks quite nice. It's all very blue, because I feel like blues are very seasidey, very kind of luxury colour. I mean, like, it's not the most luxury colour, obviously, but it feels like a very nice and fancy colour to have in your place, really. So, I don't know, we just... I normally just do most of my interiors with like a blue sort of theme, like, you know, an accent colour of blue, like light blue or something like that. I don't know, it looks nice. And then obviously in the bathroom we have those wave photos, because I don't know, really, just kind of, it's a sad bathroom, so, you know, water. I don't know. But right here, what we're doing now is we're decorating the one bedroom, which is quite simple. It's just that entire upstairs has its own bedroom. Instead of it being cornered off with like that little landing area, it's all just an open bedroom that opens down to the downstairs, which is basically the exact same design. I think it is the exact same design as the, oh, sorry, my phone's gone off, as the 3-bedroom. And you'll see in a couple episodes, the 2-bedroom does have a slightly different design because of how it's laid out and because it borders up to the main building. But I'm spoiling things. In fact, I don't think we do the main building in today's episode. I don't know, I can't remember. But what we're doing here is we're just doing the outsides of these other buildings. We'll get these insides done in a couple episodes or so. But yeah, we're just painting them all, chucking in all those windows. And here you can see we're putting in these little, like, I don't know, these little, like, grassy planter areas that go under all the balconies, because I don't know, that's another thing that I took from the Soul Junas. They have a lot of those in the thingy, and in fact the like fairy lights and all the bushes and stuff going over, that's also something that I got from there, because I just did take a lot of inspiration from there, because it's such a nice place. I mean, literally, it's probably one of the nicest places I've stayed and will ever stay. it's just so, I don't know. But here you can see we're chucking in all the sand here, and we do actually chuck in the fairy lights here, although there's no other building for them to go to on the other side, so we may, I think we did delete them. And you can see here what I meant by the cactus and the rocks, because we're chucking in all these rocks here and all the cactuses with the little cactus flowers as well. And it looks very deserty, but also tropical at the same time, because if it was a desert, it'd be just completely empty. But you can see here how we do actually chuck in all the plants there, and which makes it just look a little bit more fancy. For some reason, we've just paused here, probably because I've gone downstairs to sort something out, and sorry if that sometimes does just happen where I just hang for a little bit because I'm doing something, or I don't know. As you can see here, I'm probably a bit busy just running around doing something while recording, and I forgot to stop recording, which sometimes I just do anyway. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. Hopefully not coronavirus, but we'll see, and we move, I don't know. But here we can see we're chucking in all those pools here, which surprisingly weren't actually that expensive, because pools in the game have a bit of a, they have a bit of a what do they call it? I'm really not doing well with English today. They normally have like a bit of a image of being very expensive, but I think each of these pools were only about 20 grand, because they were only medium-sized pools and they're only 2x3 as well. Yeah, what you can actually see here is we're getting in the little road that comes out here, and we're going to start doing the entrance here, which at the end of this episode, we do actually do something which isn't permanent, and you'll see that at the end of the episode here. Because we have like these balconies, because I was planning to also do a bit of a hotel in this area, but it doesn't really work out and it looks a bit weird, so we're going to get rid of that in a couple episodes, which you'll see, because I've got a much better idea that I suddenly just thought of and was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. And you can see here how we're doing this massive open reception, which is literally an exact copy of what they've got on the Soul Junas. It's because it's such a grand entrance, it just looks so fancy. I just had to copy it, okay. I'm sorry, but what we're doing here anyway is we're just putting this pool in right here. We're just chucking in some stairs there, which I've never actually done before. Well, not stairs, but a slope. And I've never done that before, and I'm not really sure why, but it looks kind of nice, and you know, it's more realistic. And we also add a little bit of like a laps pool here, where where you can do some laps and keep fit and whatever. There's also a diving board on that main pool there, as well as we've chucked in some little like seating areas with some umbrellas and crap like that. And you can see here, we're just working out this reception. In fact, we bring it a little bit more forwards because I decided that, oh well, it's a bit crammed, I'm not really going to be able to fit it all in, and who cares really. But yeah, we just chuck that in here, and I think that's not actually a road in the end, it's just a path going around there, which the reason why it was originally a road is because, well, back when I built the original Flamingo Beach Resort, because this is actually the second hotel that I've called a Flamingo Beach Resort, it had this like it didn't have this entrance here, like this big reception. It didn't have that, but what it did have is it had this like nice road at the front. And it was kind of nice, and I liked it. So I kind of wanted to kind of copy that, because we chuck in all like the flags, like of the Spanish flag, the Mallorcan flag. We chuck in the TUI flag, because the idea is it's like ran by TUI or whatever. And then obviously the logo, which you will have seen at the start and all that sort of stuff. And then we have like some nice sand, and it's all uplit, and then we have the sign for the hotel, and it all looks very fancy and premium. And to be honest, I've tested this out a couple times, and it's absolutely amazing when it comes to getting people. Like, people just throw themselves for this hotel, wanting to get a room when it's open and stuff like that. So even when I'm not open, I get so many people coming up to me saying, is the hotel open, that sort of stuff, because it just looks so grand. But we'll see that in a couple episodes anyway, because we don't actually do that in today's episode, and you'll see in just a second we do actually do that front hotel area, which we don't really keep, but we're, whatever, we move. But we are actually coming to the end of the episode here, so if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. You can also subscribe and check out my other channels. I've got a second channel and a stream channel. You can also check out my Twitch, where I actually stream, and you can also check out my Discord, where I've got early releases. You can chat to me, all that sort of stuff. But it's everyone, that guys, I hope to see you in the next video, and goodbye.